Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy. Happy Black Friday. So, how rude was that to just start a video and take a drink right away? Sorry, sometimes I don't think, but anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? Mine, I don't know how mine was yet because it's not happened, but Thanksgiving's my son's birthday and we were going to be doing sushi, but he's changed his mind and picked Denny's. So I'm assuming that, well, he wanted breakfast food, but I haven't decided yet if I got, if I will get breakfast food or if I'm going to do a traditional turkey dinner from there. So maybe on the next video, unless I film that today too, I don't know. I'll tell you at some point. But anyway, we are here with a Temu haul. Before I get started in that though, I am wearing the blue shirt from the last video and it's not showing everything, so I think it's okay. So I think it fits okay. So this, I don't really like this necklace with it, but I wanted to put some kind of a stacker necklace, and this one was the easiest one to get to, so that's, I think I would normally pick a silver stacker actually because it's such a cool blue. And then I didn't have a light blue topper, so I picked this one to wear. This is my Daisy Duck Disney topper. I don't really have anything to wear with this, so I thought this would be a good match. I do have a link below to all the products we're going to see today and my referral code for Pair Eyewear because I advertise for them for free because I pay for all of this myself. But I love it so much, so I always link it down below. I always kind of tag them too, just in case someday they ever notice me and want to give me some toppers for free. I certainly wouldn't complain. All right, so this one will probably be a shorter video, but it's sort of thematic, as you could probably tell from the title of this video, which I don't know what that is yet, but I'm gonna try to make it thematic. But what's one thing that people do on the day after Thanksgiving? A lot of people put up their tree, do all of their, what's it called? What's it? Not tree trimming. There's like a certain, what it's called when you do all your Christmas decorating. And now I can't think of it. No big surprise. But anyway, a lot of people put up their lights, etc. So there's going to be a lot of lights in this video, solar lights. Well, not a lot, but some, more than one solar lights in here because we have never put up lights at our house on the outside, and aside from a few random Temu things we put out last year, but I like the idea of solar lights because I don't have to worry about getting it plugged into the house somewhere and all that, adding to my electric bill, etc. So instead, I will use my Temu money and go that way. Now, some of these lights were discontinued, but I found comparable options, and because I feel like they were comparable enough, I'm actually going to link to them, even though it's not the specific item that I bought. Close enough. So this first one, look at all those lights. I got these because, and these are multicolor, so these were definitely for outside. I have a little tree in my front yard that I won actually from the local Christian radio station for it was like a Tree of Life contest, and I wrote it about my daughter that's in heaven, and I won. They were giving away, I think, 5 trees, and I won one of the trees. So, it came with a kind of concrete, it's a concrete memorial stone that we had engraved, or they engraved for us. So yeah, so I've got this kind of smaller tree, and my thought was I could put lights around that because we don't have any bushes in the yard, and the only other thing we have in the yard is a huge oak tree. So this would probably go around that either once or less than once. So I'm thinking of this for the small tree. But anyway, you guys know the drill. If you get solar lights from the dollar store or whatever, you connect the stake, and then this solar catcher will slide onto this. Hopefully, maybe I'm going the wrong direction. No. So I'm gonna just need Jason to get it kind of shoved on there. They're not usually this hard to, oh, wait, nope. They're not usually that hard to put on here. Well, I guess worst case scenario, if we can't get it on here, I'll tape it on. But anyway, the solar panel comes covered with a film to pull off, and then you've got a power and a mode. So it's got 8 different modes. It does come with instructions. It does come with a user manual. But I'm going to be turning the lights on and off, aren't I? But we want to see what they look like. So I'm going to turn it on. So you've got red, yellow, green, and blue. I think this first one, yeah, it maybe does all the modes. And then the other modes, I think you could pick one of these, but I usually just leave it on the first one so it does a variety of things. But yeah, I think those are nice lights and should be fine for that little tree. So I got that, and I just have to hope that maybe that's why this one got discontinued, if you can't get it on there. Oh, there it went. And it is adjustable, so you can put it however you want. Maybe a lot of this video will be in the dark. All right, these multicolor lights, you get 72 feet of them. You get 72 feet worth, and it says 200 LED lights and 8 modes. So you can, pick which mode you want, set it to that, and go. But it's a one-piece solar string light, RGB, multicolor, and warm white. So I think you could also have gotten these in warm white. Energy efficient, touch and button control with 8 modes. And it retails today, I paid $7.52. It retails today for $4.72. I think this is one of the ones that mine was discontinued, so I picked out a comparable one. And in this comparable one, you could get multicolor like I did, or you can get cool white or warm light. And they've got all different string lengths and light amounts. There's 3 different options. Oh, so what's the one that I got? $10.49 is the one for the longest one. So I don't know if that's a good value. I mean, you weigh it with buying a string of lights. You can buy strings of lights really cheaply, and it probably doesn't cost hardly any pennies probably to actually use your own electricity. But I don't really have a outlet anywhere. Like, I've got an outlet, I think one outlet on the house by the back door, so that really isn't very user-friendly to me. So there's one set. I need something to put these in this big bag. All right, Then next I got a replacement ring light. I'm using my last ring light that I had in stock, but I decided to go with a little bit different this time, which may or may not have been a good idea. But I got one that comes with a clip that you can screw it into. See, I just have mine hanging on the wall with a command hook, but I thought that I could get one like this, and then I could clip it to my tablet where the camera goes in between here, you know, is in here, and then it would be, well, I'd have to move over a little bit, but then it would be kind of all there together. And it is a USB. It's got the standard light switch, power. You can make it brighter, dimmer, although I find that if it's not on the brightest, it makes a noise. So I just leave it on the brightest, and you guys have to deal with seeing it in my glasses. And then there is a, oh yeah, plus, minus, and then circle? I don't know what that one means. Does my current one have that? It does, but I've never used that, so I don't know what that setting means. Comes with instructions. Let's see if I can find the English one. Oh, it's got different colors. So I always have it on white, but you could also have it on, okay, it says 3-color light switch, but it shows green, blue, yellow, and red. So I don't know what colors that would be, except that it's probably something like this. So, well, let's just push it on this one and see what it does. Okay, so that's kind of yellower, bluer. That looks like white. Okay, so it's a warm light, a cool light, and then a regular light. Okay, and this one is smaller than the one that I've got, which I wondered if maybe that would also help with kind of the reflections that we get. Looks like this one is 16 centimeters. And, okay, well, everything else is covered up by a sticker on that. Okay, they call it a video conference light. So if you need a light for your Zoom meetings or whatever, you could consider this. Video conference lighting kit. Ring light for monitor clip-on, adjustable brightness, and color temperature. Oh yeah, color temperature. LED light for remote working, distance learning, Zoom call lighting for professionals and students. I paid $5.54 and it's retailing today for $6.31. But yeah, I thought that would be easier. I guess maybe not easier if I'm filming down here, but easier if I'm filming somewhere else, like the bedroom upstairs. I don't have any way to do a light in that setup, so I could use this to add some light, because it kind of ends up, it's a very, well, it's this color paint everywhere in the house. So it ends up being sometimes too warm of a color in the bedroom. So, okay, I'm thirsty again, so let's do a drink break. I have no idea what we're having for dinner tonight on Wednesday. Guess we'll see. All right, next, I got this kind of light, which I think will be kind of like a Starburst, and I've gotten some other Starburst lights recently, but not with big balls at the end. I like getting these stake type ones too because they come in all different stake lengths, and so that adds some variety. So you put, in this case, you put your stake in, and then this side you're going to just put in the bottom here. This one will be nicer because some of the ones I've gotten lately have been kind of, the lights have been on wires, and so you kind of have to, they come bent and you have to unbend them to make them look decent. But this, they just look like this. Now, are these bendable? No. So, are they? I'm trying to tell if there's a wire in here that's bendable. Maybe a little bit. So anyway, looks like that. It's again got the film over this. It's got, okay, this one, it's just on and off. Power button in the back. And it's a slide. Did I just turn it on? Yes. So I really like the size of these bulbs. And you could obviously get more, but I think these would bend a little bit given some encouragement. So I think those will be pretty. I don't have any with bulbs this size yet. And it looks like they just blink. There really wasn't, well, there's a 1 and a 2. Let me slide it the other way. Okay, so 2 is that it's just solid on. I don't know if there's a advantage one way or the other. I mean, I guess eventually your solar energy that you stored up during the day would run out, because these things don't stay on all night before they run out. So yeah, I like that style. Let me take this back apart so that I can put it in that bag. It's raining right now and it's dark, so I'll have to wait till it's daylight and not raining, although I think we're supposed to have precipitation all the way through the weekend. And right now there is snow in the middle of Kansas, and that is supposed to make it here by Saturday. I like snow, but only on the grass. I don't want to have to walk on the snow or drive on the snow. All right, there were 10 lights on that particular one. I paid $437. It's a one-piece solar garden light, 10 LED swing solar waterproof Firefly light with high flexibility wire. Okay, so you can move it around. Suitable for outdoor yard, patio, and garden decoration for Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's Eve. I just leave them outside all the time. Once it goes in the yard, it stays in the yard until well, there is no really until it. I still have the ones I bought last year in the yard, and they still light up a little bit. I don't know if a solar powered thing can stop working. I suppose it could, but I don't know enough about that. But anyway, it retails today for $437. You can also get it in warm light, like a single color warm light for $520. Okay. I think it's all the talking. You guys know I talk too much. It's like maybe if I swish it around, it'll take longer before it dries out next time. All right. Next, we've got some more towels in the towel series. Temu is a great source for towels. And speaking of towels, that puffy bath towel I got, I am still in love with it. Probably, what now, 2 weeks later? So I have ordered more. I love it so much. But these are for the kitchen. They're different. So we've got joy and Christmas trees. I really like the red and black theme. And just so you can see how big they are, they look like that. So they look a little wider than a standard hand towel to me, but they are kind of this super soft, kind of suede-y, velvety kind of side, and then this is kind of, well, the opposite of that. So I would say you would want to wash these with other microfiber towels, not with anything cotton, because otherwise it'll lint up really bad. So a lot of these decorative towel sets that Temu has, you get 2 towels. There are some that you only get 1, so pay attention to that if you're needing more than 1. But yeah, I really liked that. So these were free, and I'll see what they retail for. Probably more than the Dollar Tree, but I kind of like them better than the ones that I see at the Dollar Tree. So this is a 2-piece Christmas kitchen towel, Christmas joy, Christmas tree style hat design. They are 18 by 27.5 inches, polyester fiber, perfect for vacation home, decoration, and party supplies. Man, I wish I had a vacation home. Think of all the stuff I could put in one of those. They retail today for $4.30. So yeah, that is definitely more than the Dollar Tree. But I know the Dollar Tree comes out with seasonal towels and hot pads and that kind of stuff to match their dishes. So obviously if you're someone who, you know, is going to have a party and, you know, you want everything to coordinate, then this is not that, of course. But I think this is a nice set of towels, in my opinion, based on the other ones that I've gotten so far on this channel. Did I mention how much I loved those Swedish dishcloths that I got in my FabFitFun box? I love those things. I should bring down, if I can remember, I should bring down, I've got a whole pile of those. So you don't need that many. But okay. Let me tell myself here. So sometimes I go through phases where I really want to be subscribed to clubs, like the once a month kind of clubs. So I have, over the course of my lifetime, I have been subscribed to umpteen different tea clubs where you get different teas every month in the mail. I think it sort of stems from Everybody Loves Raymond, how he got his parents that Fruit of the Month club and they hated it. But I was thinking that would be such an awesome gift. I would love to have a Fruit of the Month club. So anyway, and I've done several craft boxes, especially when I was stamping and stuff. And so it's just, I got to the point where I was like, I should create my own club of Swedish dishcloths. And so I would go on Amazon, and once a month I would buy a set of Swedish dishcloths that matched the season. So I've got a set of Valentine's Day ones, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and yeah, it was just it was just a quirky thing I was doing. So I do have a lot of them, and I do really like them. But yeah, I was super excited to get those in the FabFitFun box. So next, this is a beauty item. This is specifically for cleaning the brushes that you use when you're doing your nails. So you can, some people use, well, I have a corrector pen that's kind of got what, like a sponge tip that with acetone that I can use to get the polish off of my skin when because I'm not very good, you know. So those, but some people use brushes for that task. And I have brushes for that task. I've just not ever taken the time to put some acetone in a container so I can, you know, dip into that. But that would actually be probably better than the corrector pen. So this is kind of to help clean that. Also, there's brushes people use when they're doing dip powder nails. And is this just acetone? Because that would be silly. Silly and expensive. But it says brush cleaner for brush saver. Features quickly and thoroughly removes nail polish. So I guess you could also use it for the brush that goes in the nail polish. I don't really know why you do that unless for some reason it got clumpy or something. But then I would think the whole polish is bad. Anyways, you get that, and then you get, oh look. So I bought one of these in a bigger size just by itself. I love these things. So this is a medicine kind of container. You can buy these by themselves in the medicine section. Comes with a lid, which is nice. And then this, I'm gonna have to look to see. This looks like it would fit on here maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna look it up just so we don't make fools of ourselves talking about this. My thought was you would just put your acetone in, or this stuff in here, and then you would just, like a kid, you know, clean your paintbrushes. But let's see what, I'm curious if it's just acetone. That's probably a waste of money to buy it that way, because I spent $4.20 for this. It is a nail brush cleaner and restorer kit. You get 75 milliliters of solution with a cleaning jar, non-irritating gel brush saver for nail technicians and DIY enthusiasts, maintains brush quality, perfect gift for nail art lovers. I'll tell you what, if you guys have people in your life that love doing their nails, and I mean them doing it, not going and getting their nails done, there are so many things. You could like build a really nice gift box full of polishes, cleaners, tools, all that stuff. That would be a really nice gift. And you could do that from anywhere, like Amazon or any of that, but Temu would obviously be cheaper, but we're running out of time to order things, I'm sure, to get them before Christmas. Although my stuff typically comes in 10 days, so at the most. All right, so this retails today for $4.20. You can get just the brush cleaner by itself, or you could get 2 bottles of brush cleaner. But I want to see, like, where is it going to tell me what is in this bottle? Like, it doesn't say anywhere. But yeah, so some of the nail brushes that you get are like forked, you know, to make different designs when you're, you know, if you actually are using polish to design your nails. So that's the kind of brushes that I think they're talking about. And so you would use, you would literally, okay, they show just leaving this at the bottom and then using it to rub the brush against to give it some friction and to help clean those bristles out. But what is this made out of? Whatever it is mild and non-irritating, no harmful solvents. So there's also those brushes that have the really fine tip. They're really thin. There's not very many bristles and a really fine tip, but over time those kind of separate and stuff. And so this can kind of restore that too. But tell me what it's made out of. Wouldn't you think they would have to tell you that? I would think they would have to tell you that. I'll check through the pictures because it literally does not say in the product details section. It doesn't say what it is. So let me just scroll through the pictures really quick. Okay, well, it doesn't say. I would, if I were a betting person, I would say it's just acetone in here. So really then the only unique value I'm getting out of this is this little metal thing down here. So this I think is way overpriced. Unless for some reason there's some miracle ingredient in this that is not acetone. But I bet it is. Why wouldn't it be? That's what you use to get the polish off your nails. Why wouldn't that be what you use on the brush? But if you know what other solutions people might use for this, put a shout out in the comment below. All right, let me put this in my nail bag. Oh, you guys, I filmed all these on the same day. That's partly why all this stuff is still sitting here. Okay. Next, we've got more lights. I think these are the warm light ones. Okay, promise not to laugh, but I know they're solar powered, but I really want to see if I can get these to work in my living room. Like if I put this in my window, my front window, I mean, glass doesn't prevent UV rays because you can get a suntan, your arm can get burnt in your car when you're driving. So I really want to put this in the window and see if that's enough to light these, because I really would like to put clear lights around my ceiling in the living room. And I don't want to use, we used to have just regular Christmas lights, but inevitably one strand would go out and mess up the whole thing. And so I'm going to be using the Temu hooks to put these up on the wall for one thing. I shouldn't be trying to take these out. But so yeah, so this is not long enough to go around the whole ceiling, but I'm just curious. So I got this just as a tester, really, to see if there was enough light that would come in through the front window to provide light for this. But anyway, it's just like the others. It's got modes and power. So I turn it on and then, I don't know, it's like adds a nice cozy effect. I mean, it's working in here. Now I realize they charged this probably, I don't know. Can you charge it with a UV lamp? But anyway, that's what I got these for, since I don't think I need any more than the one strand for the tree outside. But it did come with your standard stake in case you do want to put it outside. you could really, with these like strands of light, if you didn't put them in a tree, you could just kind of line your driveway with them. They might be less likely to get run over, because I know we used to buy the single lights from the Dollar Tree to kind of line the driveway, and then we'd inevitably back over them or something, or they'd get damaged during mowing, although I guess just laying them on the ground would damage them during mowing. But we won't be doing mowing for months now, so just another idea. All right, so those, probably a comparable price to the others. I pay, oh, well, yeah, kind of comparable. I paid $6.79, 700 centimeters long, you know, whatever that means to you. These are solar powered fairy lights and outdoor string lights for holiday season, weddings, and street decor. Yeah, so if you're planning weddings, check out Temu. If you're gonna have an outdoor wedding, that might be a good place to get a ton of supplies for that. But it retails today for, okay, the size I got, oh, the size is the same for both, but you can either get multicolor or warm white like I did. So the ones I got retail today for $6.79, but the multicolor are only $5.59. And this is a different listing than the colored ones I got, but it looks like exactly the same light, shape, and everything. So there's obviously a ton of listings out there for that. All right, next, okay, this I can already tell is a huge disappointment. So I thought I was getting a box to hold my rings. I knew it wouldn't have a lid, but I thought it had a bottom. It does not. It is literally just the foam. So you get 3, but because of the way the picture looked, I could tell that it had like lines, but that made me think it was like wood. So it is definitely not. So if I use these, I'm gonna have to like save some clear Temu bags to put them in, because I can't just have them all loose like this without a, I wonder, they might fit in that actually. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky. So I got this from Marshall's, and I just have a lot of my necklaces in these jewelry plastic bags so that they don't tangle with each other. What a mess. What a mess I'm making. That's nothing new. Well, anyway, this came with a velvet base. Oh, so close. Can I get away with it? Ugh. I mean, I could get away with it, and probably should. I probably should make one of these drawers for rings since I've got this now. But yeah, I don't think you can buy the base for these on Temu. I think if you buy like an actual box for these on Temu, it comes with the foam. So I don't know what to do with these. And I don't want to make all of my drawers for rings, because then where am I going to put all my necklaces? So I don't know. I might leave this in, but then I'm losing at least one row that I could put rings in. So we'll see. We'll see if, well, I don't know. I'll probably never talk about it again. But yeah, that's what that's for. And I was disappointed when it came and I saw I was just getting the mats. Okay, well, I'll put that away later. Well, I don't want this to accidentally get broken. I should just go to Marshall's and see if they've got those back in stock and just buy one to be for rings. That's a good way. Throw more money at the problem when you spend very little money on something and it doesn't work. So let's throw a bunch of money at it to make it work. That is primo thinking there. All right, those 3-piece black velvet 100 slot ring foam holder, jewelry storage display rack for retail stores, boutiques, for jewelry lovers and professionals, perfect gift for organizers. Oh, I only paid 17 cents, so what am I getting all worked up about? That should have also told me that I was not getting the box, right? It's currently retails, oh, you can only get a 1-piece, oh no wait, you can get a 3-piece. A 3-piece black set is currently retailing for $3.49. And this is the picture. So it just kind of looked to me like it was in a box the way it was sitting there. Like now that I know what it is, I can tell it's really just 3 of them sitting on top of each other, but it kind of, the shading and stuff made me think it was in a box and that I was getting 3 of those. So yeah, but 17 cents, I could throw it away and it wouldn't make a difference. All right, beverage break time again. So yeah, so I kind of surprised, but I kind of do like this. I mean, the shoulders are a little bit wide, but it's not loose anywhere else. I need to show you how long the arms are though. So I wouldn't go down a size, just based on how it fits everywhere else, but it did have pretty long arms, so I did, you know, kind of roll those up a little. But it is super soft, and because of this material is all over the place on Temu, and this particular shirt is probably also available in lots of different colors. But yeah, it exceeded expectations. Now, will it make the list of the fantastic outfits that I can combine? Maybe. If I can find some better jewelry, maybe. All right, this next set of lights, look at those. So these are Morrocan. I think it was Morrocan lights. This is one that was discontinued, but there are several listings with these same silver Morrocan covers, so I've just linked to one of those. Comes with your standard stake, adjustable stake. I think this strand has 30 lights, and I think that the one I linked to may only have 20, so if that kind of thing matters, just pay attention to that. But I don't know, I just thought they'd be really pretty. And let me turn it on. It's got the same on, off, and mode switches on it. Let me turn the light off again. But aren't they pretty with the... See, this would be really pretty on a Christmas tree. So my Christmas tree will also be right by the front window, but I don't know. Do they make? They probably do. Cordless, not cordless. Lights for your tree that don't require being plugged in. I guess that would be USB chargeable. How else would they be charged? So then you'd still have to, that would be awkward. Let's just go back to candles. Let's put real candles on your tree. Can you imagine? Especially if you have a cat, can you imagine? Well, you couldn't do that, obviously. But don't you figure some people back in the day when candles were a thing, don't you figure they had pets? Probably burnt their whole house down. All right, so there's that. I think those are really pretty. I think my plan was that those would also go on the little tree outside to kind of supplement and provide just a different, you know, a contrast. I paid, where did they go? Right there. I paid $8.29. Whoa, that's kind of expensive. Not kind of, that is expensive. And they are solar Moroccan ball string lights. Metal globe fairy lights for Christmas. Space themed decorative lighting. And then they retail today. Now remember, I got 30, but I think this listing that I found that was kind of the most comparable is only 20. And that goes for $7.13. But yeah, they're just really pretty. So I don't know. I hope that I'm able to make these things look decent outside. Granted, they probably, because of my big oak tree, I don't get a lot of sun, but so they probably only last for a couple hours, but still, that's more light than I ever had before. Next, we got some more nail polish. And this is yet a different brand, so I did totally throw out that whole only buying Lily Cute brand, because I think I already had some of this brand too. This is Mitsui, I don't know, MTSSII is the brand. They're probably all made at the same place, and people just put their own packaging on them. Oh, but these all come individually wrapped. So so this is kind of a pastel pinks maybe. So we've got that. Not sure what color that is. Let's open that one. Another kind of rosy pink. Purple. Oh, is it? This one kind of looks like it might be sparkly. We'll look at that one. Looks like you get 6 in this set. Maybe they're all sparkly. So that was a blue. And another light purple maybe. Okay, we'll look at 2 of them. They do have the color down there in the bottom. So if you do become a brand snob, you can create yourself a little cheat sheet so that when you're ordering new sets, you don't accidentally get the same color again unless you want to get the same color again. Because you know how it is. Sometimes when companies create sets of things, they put the same color in like multiple sets, and then you're kind of getting, it's kind of like a ripoff a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of pearlized pearly kind of colors. Well, that's pretty. So let me find you the picture of these. Actually, let me put those. Okay, no one needs this many, but it's fun and cheap. This is my fake nails. Oh, my daughter did take the fake nails that I got in my FabFitFun box. She actually thought they were a decent color. So, okay, that set of 6 polishes, I paid $4.39, and it's a 6-piece gel nail polish set, glitter and sequin gel polish, semi-permanent, soak off UV LED nail varnish, lead-free, unscented, ideal for nail art design. And it retails today for, okay, this listing has 10 different sets, so 10 different color palettes. The one I got was set 7, and set 7 is currently $4.39, and these are the colors. So that's pretty, but you see how they're kind of pearlescent, so they're like a very subtle glitter, but that's really pretty. I need to learn how to do accents, whether that's painting like my ring finger, just a totally different color from the others, or figuring out some stickers that I'm going to use and then picking colors that coordinate with the stickers. So as you can see, I'm growing in my proficiency. And then, you know, maybe someday when I'm trying to retire, I'll just become a nail technician. Although with my carpal tunnel or whatever, I probably shouldn't do that because I'll be like all over the place. All right, you guys, ready for the last item? We're coming into Christmas season. This is what, the 29th? So we've only got, in 2 days, it'll be December, and we'll be starting all those advent calendars. Yay! So I am going to show other things during those videos besides the advent calendars, but I'm kind of excited because I won't have to show too many other things. And so all the money I spent getting those advent calendars is finally going to like pay itself off this month, because I won't have to buy as many other things to supplement. But it comes with the stand, a cute little bow that I guess you got to do it yourself with, and then hold on, okay, got to move it this way. Yep, so that's cool. And my store is Junk for Goats, my Etsy shop. So I got a goat. Now, I didn't do that on purpose. It just is a convenient coincidence. But yeah. So I do have an Etsy shop. I do have a sale going on right now for Black Friday through what? Monday's what? It's Monday, Cyber Monday, and then Small Business Tuesday. So the sale will at least be going through Tuesday. And it's not going to have as much in it as I was hoping to. I was hoping to get a lot more listings added in time for this, but well, life happens. So, but I do have, I'm offloading my vintage junk journal supplies. So I've got several things on there, and I do add things to it over time. So I always link to it in my description in case you're someone who does junk journaling or paper crafting of any kind, in case you're interested. And I don't price the stuff on there to make money. I 50 cents from every item sold goes to buy goats for people in need. And I'm getting ready to buy my first goat. I got the Compassion gift catalog in the mail, and you can buy goats and chickens and cows and pigs, probably. I'm trying to think of, that may be the main animals that you can buy. And then you can buy other things for them as well. But I picked goats. Goats are $100. So anyway, let's make this our thumbnail. And yeah, so I'm excited. So I guess I'll move this each day, and then we'll start opening stuff. And hopefully I'll have a few advent calendars that not everybody has, because I know it's super popular for us haulers, and especially Temu haulers, to do those. But I did get some that are not from Temu, so hopefully there will be some that are unique. And there's a couple tea ones, so I'm gonna really try to drink the tea during the video. And there's a jam one, so I'm gonna try to have a piece of toast so I can, you know, try the jam along with just regular kind of stuff. So I hope you guys are getting excited for that. I am. And yeah, so we're almost done with November. It's crazy, isn't it? Gosh, next time you blink and it's gonna be Easter. But let's get through Christmas. Let's enjoy it. It's after Thanksgiving, so you can start playing your Christmas music. That's one thing I wish that wasn't kind of locked down with YouTube. I mean, I can't have music playing, like real song, like Christmas songs. I can't have that playing in the background unless the song is, well, I don't know that if there's any songs in public domain. I don't even know if public domain applies to songs like it does to literature and stuff and pictures. But yeah, I mean, I could add music from Canva, and some of those have non-copyrighted, I guess that's the thing, copyrighted songs. But wouldn't it be nice to have some holiday music? I wish we could do that. It could be classical to where there's no words or anything, but yeah. Anyway, Christmas is coming, and a bunch of other holidays too, right? It's just a festive season. So I hope you are doing great. I hope that you enjoyed. I enjoyed having you stop by for a chat. I know time is valuable, especially during the holidays. So I'm grateful for any time that you spend over here on this channel. So thank you. Please consider subscribing, giving me a thumb, and commenting. I love reading your comments. And with that, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.